Why do I always have trouble finding my own live streams? That's ridiculous. There it is. All right, we got 3 people watching. All right, let's do an audio check and see if everything is better. Sounds good on my end. All right, let's go ahead and get this chat popped out. And guys, I don't remember who that was that super chat out. Thank you so much. That was a pretty large super chat. So thank you so much. Let me know who it was. I really do appreciate it. All right, sounds good. I don't know. My audio is still off. Guys, there's nothing is any different than what I've been doing. Rocking that high and tight. Yeah, guys, you know, that's what we do. Yeah, it's absolutely Andrew's fault if you don't know. Absolutely. So what's been going on? What's everybody been doing? Getting ready for summer? What's your plans? Just sitting here tonight drinking a little bit of beer. So basically, you see the title, right? Bring your things. Let me go ahead again and say this. I know you guys are tired of hearing it already, but look, if you have not heard, tonight's probably not the night to bring your kids in on one of my live streams, okay? So if you're at work, put your earbuds in. If you're at home, maybe put your earbuds in, or sit in the bed, or go outside. I got some stuff that I want to kind of go over and cover, and I don't really, honestly, know where it's going to go. To be completely honest with you, T-Top Thomas. So was that you, T-Top? I appreciate that, man. Whoever was sent the super chat. Seriously, guys, that does help out. Here lately, the views have been so every little bit does help, but please, by all means, don't feel obligated to send anything. It's not about that. Glad to see the old retro out and about, Tyler says. Yeah, man, absolutely. It was fine till you moved the computer or phone. I don't know what happened there, man. Some crazy stuff going on. Nate, did you buy a truck yet? You bought anything? I know you're looking at some stuff. I need to get up with you. We need to go look at some stuff together. Going to talk crap about those one-piece headlights tonight? We can, because like I said, tonight's the night to do it. One-piece headlights belong in the garbage. Sorry. Yes, there are some extenuating circumstances. You know, I mean, I get it. Some of them look okay. I've seen some tinted, smoked ones that look pretty good. But yeah, for the most part, one-piece headlights at all. Quite intrigued, Manny says. So look, let's go ahead and just get into this tonight. I actually shot a video, and I may still put this video out. I'm not sure. Every once in a while, old Brutal gets in his feelings about stuff. I get sick and damn tired of everybody with their opinions. There again, I like to call them opinions. And calculating comments, and I don't know, man, it just fired me up. So tonight, matter of fact, what's this guy's name? I can't even remember. It's like LSX something or other, or P51, whatever the hell his name is. He's more than welcome to come here tonight and say whatever it is that he's like. We've got a couple of guys that like to always comment some negative stuff. I basically get sick of it, and let me tell you why. I don't like when people comment negative shit on my videos when it comes to money. Now, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. What I don't like is that whole elitist attitude. The people who think that they're better than somebody else because either they've borrowed the money, which some of you people do, they've used a credit card, or whatever the case may be, to build their car the way that they think it is the right way to build. I don't give a shit, honestly, how you go about building your car. What I want you to do is build it to the best of your abilities and not put yourself in the poorhouse. Okay? There's some people that watch my channel that don't have any extra money. There's people that watch my channel that have plenty of extra money. I'm more along the lines of the ones that don't have the money, right? I try to talk to the guys, everybody, I guess you could say. And it really irks me whenever I see people get on here and tell people how to build their cars or how not to build their cars. That's what this topic's about tonight. So I want you guys to sound off and let me know your opinions on this type of attitude. See, I think that it's a really bad thing I don't think that it's good for the community, not one bit. You've got people out there that can't afford to build their cars the way you want them to. Now you might say, well, right? Look, this is the deal. The whole attitude of the elitist attitude is a dangerous thing because that's what people tend to follow. People tend to follow the guys that come in and say you're doing something wrong rather than the guy that's trying to help you build your car or get it back on the road. This Explorer video that I talked about, where you can go, pick up a cheap Explorer, right? You can pick one of those things up. You can take that engine, transmission, or probably just engine, honestly, out and maybe put it into your Fox body that's been sitting, not been running for a while. You can pick this thing up. Yeah, it's going to be stock. It's got high speed technology. It's not the best. Get your Fox body running. That video, I don't know, it pissed a few people off, I guess. They didn't really like that. But it's not just that video. I've seen this time and time again on my videos, and it's time that we just address it. Look, if that means that you unsubscribe from my channel, if that means that you don't like what I got to say, I honestly just don't give a shit anymore. I mean, that's where we're at right now. I'm just a guy just like you guys are. I try to show you every aspect of everything that I can, every angle. We try to do some budget stuff, and we try to do some high-end stuff. Well, as high-end as we can afford. There, I'll put myself in the poorhouse. Man, but you got some guys that just can't appreciate it. What I'm here to do tonight is tell you guys, don't listen to them. Don't listen to the ones that are telling you you can't do it this way. You can't do it that way. Let me give you an example before we continue to ramble on. I'm going to take some comments. Let's go back to the Explorer video. Let's say you slung a rod in your Fox body. Or car in general, but we're obviously talking about Fox bodies. Say you slung a rod in this thing. That's at that point in time when this happens, it's probably one of the worst things that could ever happen. Like the worst feeling that you could ever have. Right? We've all been there. Like, where's this money going to come from? All this work ahead of me. Maybe you don't know how to build an engine. Maybe you just don't have the money to go pay somebody. But let's say you love your car and you want to do anything that you can to get it back on the road and later on come back and address it that you have with it. A good option for you is to find a running engine. I don't give a crap if it's worn out. This engine over here still runs. Joe Nate, actually, he's in the comment section tonight. So people are saying the audio is still bad. All right, I'm going to stop touching the table. But Joe Nate was over here the night when we pulled this engine out, and we got looking at it, and he knows how bad this thing is. But it still ran. Now, this is my point. If you run across something along those lines, it's not got a rod hanging out of the oil pan, it's not knocking, it's just an old tired engine. That might be a good option for you right now. Don't listen to anybody. You do what you can afford to do, okay? That's what this channel's about. That's what I try to teach. That's what I try to push. Try to motivate you guys to get out there, get off your asses, do what you need to do to get your car back running. Because these cars, that's the worst time when it doesn't have an engine or doesn't have a transmission in it. You want to see something rot and fall apart and rust? No, leave one sitting there with no engine, transmission, or with a blown up engine. Something that doesn't run, in other words. Leave one sitting and watch what happens. We've all been there, we've done it. If you've been in this game long enough, we've been there, we've done it, we've seen it. Right? We've all seen that car sitting behind somebody's house that, probably the brakes went out in 1972, and they were just like, screw it, man. I don't have the money to do it, don't have the want to do it. Now you got a car that's rusted to hell and back with a bunch of other problems that originated from something very simple. That's why it's very important that you do whatever that you can afford to do to get your car back running. That's what this is about tonight. So, let's read a couple comments. As you can see, I've had enough of it. Guys, I've just had enough. And there's nothing we can do about it. And honestly, videos like this are just going to bring them out. I don't have an issue with it. This is what I want you guys to know. Pay attention to those guys. When they come in here, I can't answer all the questions. They come in here, hey, you're more than welcome to. They're free game at this point, right? Have at them. When they come on our channel, and I say our channel, when they come on our channel, when they start talking that crap, let them have it. Let them have it. Yeah, haterade, exactly. CT Max 1. CT Max 1. How's the fastback coming? We've not touched the fastback. We will get back on that car probably in the fall of this year. Yeah, screw the crybabies. Look, I'm not going to call any names out here, but we got guys saying that they don't have any Mustangs. They don't have any Mustangs. They don't have. Look, I want you guys to know something. When I first started this channel, and I'm not going to get too deep into this, but when I first started this channel, I didn't have any money. We had just bought this house. It took all we could do to get it. We got this house. We dug deep. We basically spent all of our extra money to get into a nice house that we felt comfortable in, that we felt like we could stay in, raise a family. It took everything that we could do to get into this place. My passion for Fox bodies and Mustangs in general eventually took over, right? And it was actually a video that I posted of Andrew's car, and it did good. I ain't gonna say it went viral, but it did good. That is when I knew you guys wanted to see some Fox bodies. Well, you got the right guy because I love Fox bodies. I'm a Fox body guy. So I borrowed money to go buy a retro Fox for $5,000. I think the car cost me $4,500. You know why I borrowed $5,000? Because I didn't have a damn cent extra over the $4,500 that the car cost me. That $500 was for me to do work to this car to show you guys that you can do this yourself. Now, it was a gamble, and it may even be good, but what I had to do at the time because I felt passionate about this content. I didn't know if we were going to make any money on this channel. I had no clue. It didn't matter. I was passionate about it. I have a very supporting wife. She allowed me to do this, and she allowed me to pursue it. And we're where we are right now. Good or bad, whatever. You may laugh at the amount of subscribers that I have, or whatever. But I'm very happy with what we have in the community that we have. At the same time, it's very toxic to allow people in that continue to tell people how to build their own stuff. Nah, not on this channel. There's other channels out there you can go to. You can talk that trash, and they may support that. We don't support that here. My brother Foxcast doesn't support that talk either. A lot of us, we're just, it's not what we're about. So if that's what you're about, brother Donnie B. Yeah, amen, man. Donnie B, man, I'll tell you what. I don't think Donnie B really does like the whole YouTube thing much anymore. I don't know, maybe so. I know he's posted something recently, but Donnie B he's a wealth of knowledge. You guys go check him out. He's done a lot of good stuff over there on his channel. So go check him out. 417 Fox in the house tonight. Make your car pink and put some pink wheels on it. That's right, if it makes you happy. Listen, I want you to understand the whole reason why I'm making it is I want you guys to know that you're welcome on my channel. I don't give a crap how much money you have. I don't care what your skill set is. It's all about passion. Now, that's what I like. I like passion. Get off your ass. Stop watching TV all day. Stop being a damn couch potato. Stop saying tomorrow. Get off your ass if you have the capability. Now, some people can't. You have disabled people that watch this channel, guys that just literally can't get out there. I've also talked to a couple of people that are in wheelchairs, and they get out there and they work on their cars. So what's your excuse? Right? That's what this is about. This channel is about passion. It's not only cars. It's about family. It's about your job. It's about everything else in life. You have to be passionate about something in your life or you're going to fail miserably. And that's just all there is to it. If you're passionate about golf, fishing, family, I don't care what it is. You can be passionate about multiple things. Something in your life needs to strike an interest in you. That's what this is about. Anybody that says anything else, anything otherwise, can kiss all of our ass. How about that? Is that real enough for you guys? No, all right, let me go ahead and address this topic. First, I appreciate what you're saying. It says, don't let the trolls get to you. Trolls aren't getting to me. Trolls are getting to you guys. Not you necessarily, but to some of my subscribers, and I don't like that. You need to know that you're welcome here regardless. And we don't buy into that type of stuff. That's what this is truly about, right? So, no, they're not getting to me. This is something that I've always wanted to really kind of cover, and I'm still holding back. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm still holding back tonight, but it's just not the place for me. This isn't the channel. Look, guys, you're going to have to moderate this type of stuff. When those guys get on here and they start running that mouth, let them know there's sitting a place for that. This is a community that we build. I don't know if you guys have really paid attention to it. Step back and look at this channel for a second. We are a community. I see you guys post over and over and over again the same people, and I love it. We share tips and tricks. This is essentially like a forum to me, if you will, a Fox Body forum. That's why I'm now more comfortable coming to you guys with these type of issues and being a little more real with you, is because I truly feel like we're a family here. Now, not all of you are going to agree with me. Some of you are going to get pissed off and get mad, not like what I'm talking about. That's fine. But that's what this is. And yeah, Foxcast is in the house. Me and Foxcast had a conversation earlier, by the way. So he had to talk me off the ledge just a little bit because I was fired up. And it's not what don't misunderstand. Don't try to go back in like the Explorer video and see the comment that triggered me. It's not that. It's been building up pretty much the start of this. But I need you to understand something. I don't want to put negativity out on my channel like this all the time. That's not what my channel is all about. I want to help you guys, whether it be with your family life, whether it be with Fox Bodies or just your everyday demeanor, well-being, whatever it may be. Right? I want to help you with that. So this type of negativity and drama, or whatever, if you will, does not really belong on my channel. But we can do a live stream every once in a while, and we can just let it all hang out. Because honestly, don't you want to know how I truly feel about these people that feel this way and to have this type of shit to say? Well, this is how I truly feel about it. My feet. Every time I move my feet. That. Okay. Wife says that I am perfectly still, be a statue, because every time I move my feet, it does this. This is going to be really awkward, but we're going to give it a go. Anyway, let's go ahead and hear from some of you guys tonight. We don't look. We can move on from here. Okay. I just wanted to let you guys know that I don't support that type of behavior, and I hope you don't either. And let them have it, man. When they come on our channel, when they come on our forum, if you will, nah, we don't have to put up with that shit. All right. So let's get after it. What you guys want to talk about tonight? Time to Batman slam. But yeah, man, they're not really calling it issues. Like I said, it's something that's been in the back of my head from day one that I really wanted to address, but I have to be careful with that because I want you to be comfortable bringing your family into the living room, right, and watching a brutal video and not be worried about what I'm going to say. Tonight, though, I just want to let it hang out, like like we're all sitting around drinking a beer together. I say, swear words. I mean, that's what I do. I'm not perfect, right? I think a lot more than I probably should. So tonight, I really wanted to just let it all hang out. There again, warning: if you got your kids in the room, probably best to go ahead, put them to bed, or you walk outside, put your earbuds in, or whatever the case may be. So anyway, what else do you guys want to talk about? So Foxcast says, "What's next for the Retro Fox?" You know, he's a fan. So yeah, Foxcast has been a fan of the Retro Fox from day one, guys. What's next for the Retro Fox? We're probably going to do some interior stuff here pretty soon on it. Honestly, waiting to hear back from LMR on some stuff, but we may do some interior stuff. I'm not sure. Also, yeah, Dan says keep doing my thing. Absolutely. Yeah, Aaron, I appreciate it. We got your back, guys. It's we have everybody's back, right? Let's be honest. Nobody's gonna break one of my bones over the internet. You know what I'm saying? It does get me ticked off from time to time. I'm human, just like you guys are. But no, it's all good. People are gonna say what they want to say. The biggest thing for me, there again, not to go back, rehash everything, is to let some of the, especially the newer guys into cars in general, into Fox Life, let them know, hey, block that noise out. You listen to us. We got you. Don't worry about what those other guys say. Don't worry about them saying you got to do it right the first time. What is right? Let me run a scenario by you guys. I love to hear do it right the first time, or just do it right in general. What does that mean? So let's run a quick scenario by it. Let's say you go out and you spend all the damn money you got in your bank account. You take your kids' college fund. You're going to do things right. And you go buy you a 9-2-deck aftermarket block. You buy the best rotating assembly that you can buy, the best cam, the best intake, turbo. Right? I'm proud of you. Doing the best you can do here, right? It's gonna be awesome. Well, when you get done with it, what do you really have? You got a bad car, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. And I hate to use this. Not really. Trust me, but street outlaws, can you do that? I know, guys. I know. But can you? The answer is probably going to be no, right? So you didn't do it right. You obviously shortchanged yourself. Why didn't you build 3,000 horsepower? Why did you only build 1,000? Do you see my point here? It doesn't make a shit. There's always somebody that tell you could have done more. So do what you can do comfortably and enjoy yourself. I don't give a shit if it rolls around blowing smoke, guys. If you're driving it and you're riding in it, that's the biggest thing. That's the only thing that matters. And the hell with the haters of it. Fox fan says keep the retro mild and fun. Since your Cobra has turned into a race car per se. Yeah, Fox fan, absolutely. We may put like a supercharger on it at some point. Retro Fox, just a stock driver. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going
on. Yeah. So Broken Tool Garage says, hold on a second. I wonder if I'm looking at something, guys. Give me a second. I wonder if I had my headphones in my pocket. I hope they didn't. Maybe that might have been. You want to know what it was? I had my I had my AirPods in my pocket. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Could you at least hear me through all this rambling and ranting and everything that I did? So if you don't know, these like AirPods or pretty much any headphone now, if you put them in your pocket and they get into like a dark space, they like rub up against your pocket or your skin, yeah, they'll turn on. So, all right, so sorry that this was. I'm probably just going to delete this video once we're done. Yeah, everybody's saying now we can hear you. So anyway, did you catch? You caught the drift of what I was trying to say at least. All right, so Scott says, "Amen, brother. I hear you. I've owned an '89 GT for 32 years, still fairly stock, and I love to drive it. Absolutely. No need to delete. We could hear before. Okay." Travis is laughing. Yeah, man. I kept wondering. I'm like, what's going on? Because it shouldn't be any different than it is before, and I forgot I had my AirPods in my pocket. So that's crazy. All right, as long as you guys could hear me, you got the point across, I guess. So Vincent says it's Andrew's fault. It's always Andrew's fault. How do you make a 3.9 V6 fast for cheap? Jay, I don't know on that. Nitrous is going to be probably the quickest thing to get you fast, honestly. Fox fan said, glad to see that your passion and gamble paid off for your channel. I appreciate that. It has. if we're just talking real talk here, I've basically hit a brick wall, if you will, writer's block, if you will, lately. Guys, I don't know where else to go with the channel at the moment. Now, trust me, I'm not. This isn't a cry for help here, but at the moment, you know, I am trying to figure out which direction we're going to go with this channel, because when I first started it, the biggest thing was to share my secrets and what little bit of knowledge that I did have, share it with you guys, show you how to straighten out Mustang GT ground effects. You guys probably never even saw that video. I was very proud of that video. It took me a long time to make that. It took me a long time to edit it. But I think back then we might have had 1,000 subscribers. That's the type of stuff I wanted to show people. I wanted to show you the real shit, right? The stuff that not everybody else was sharing. There wasn't a lot of Fox Body channels out there at the time. And I mean, I just don't have so many tips and tricks, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know where else we need to go with the channel. I know we need to go to the track. I get that. And we're going to do a video about that as to why the Calypso is still not track worthy. We're going to do a video about that. So I know we need to go to the track. I know there are certain videos that I can make that you guys would probably benefit from, or at least enjoy. The problem is I'm just one person. I don't have, you know, anybody to really film for me, to follow me around. A lot of these videos that we do when we're driving cars and we're racing and we're testing, it takes multiple people to do. You can pull it off with one person, but the video is going to suffer if you do that. And it's not like you can just go back and redo that video again with an extra camera person and get a better shot of it. I mean, once you've done the video is pretty much, it's done. We'll just leave it at that. Is Andrew liking? So Donnie B asked, is Andrew liking and getting used to his transmission? Yeah, he's not driven it a whole lot. It's funny. The first day that he drove it, so the next day after we put the transmission in, his Holly Blue fuel pump pretty much went out. He had to hit it with a hammer to get it to start back up so that he could get home. So, guys, Andrew works a full-time job, just like me. He's obviously not. Oh, that was about to sound bad. I was about to say he's not part of the channel. Obviously, Andrew's part of the channel, but the channel is 20th on his list of importance. You know what I mean? Like, he's not over here a lot. He's not worried about, like, getting his car running to have it on the channel, in other words. To where it's a little different for me. Obviously, we need to get my stuff running as quickly as possible so we can get it on the channel. So the reason for saying that is his car, like, he's good with it sitting for a month before he gets back to it. You know what I mean? So you guys got to understand that about Andrew. He's not pushed like I am. Flip the breather, it'll make it fast. Aaron Autry says. Yeah. The channel has definitely taught me how to stick with a build scope of my car and philosophy of use. So, look, that's the biggest thing. If you gotta have a mindset, right? An idea of where you want to go with your build before you start it. But this is what I want to say. Now, not everybody's going to understand this. This build that you're planning on doing with your Fox body, the idea of it needs to keep you awake at night. I know that sounds horrible, and I've said this a million times, but I truly need you guys to understand what I'm trying to say here. The idea of it needs to be a fire in your belly, if you will, that you can't put out. Well, the only way to put it out is to complete the build, or to do the build, to get started on it. That's when you know you're truly passionate about something. A lot of times we start builds based off of what we see on the internet, or based off the idea that we think we're ready to do the build. We think we're there. Really dig deep, guys, before you start on your build. Make sure that the funds are available in some shape or fashion. Make sure your funds are available, and make sure that your passion is there. And the reason why is because it's so easy to get started on something, to build one of these cars, and then you wake up one day and you're like, what the hell am I doing? I've spent $5,000, $6,000, $20,000, $500, if that's, you know, whatever. You spent money on this car, and you start asking yourself, why did I do this? I'm not getting the results that I want out of it. It truly comes down to a passion that can't be explained. Some of you guys understand it, you've got it, and some of you don't. That's why builds fail. It truly is. Now, obviously, sometimes things come up in life, money's not there, or just plans change, for sure. But I see so many times somebody start a build because it sounds good at the moment. It sounds good. And you go and you start ordering parts, and then reality hits you. And you're like, you know what? I don't want to do this shit. It's too much work. I don't want to do it. It was fun when my friends were around and we were talking about it, but it's not fun anymore. I don't want to do this. You have to learn yourself. You truly have to know who you are as a person. And a lot of times it's going to take you failing. It's going to take your build not working out. It's going to take years of experience to know that you're not the guy you thought you were. I used to think that I could do anything. And I used to think that once I started on something, I could finish it. I could complete it. That's not true. I can't. I'm very aware of who I am as a person. I know that I'm not going to do some full suspension, caged car. It's not who I am. I'm not going to build a complete race car, if you will. I'm going to dabble around and do a little here and a little there until, poof, something happens. Now, it might be a fast car, or it might be what we've got right now, which is a car that's not exactly where it needs to be. But either way, I'm okay with it because I have a game plan to get right. And that's something that you got to remember. You can't, things aren't going to work out the way that you wanted to start with, I promise you. When you first come up with your idea of your project, your plan, if you will, I promise you, you're going to deviate from that several times before your project is ever done. And it's perfectly fine. If you start out with the best of intentions, if you will, and you start buying really good parts and you're saving your money, and then let's just say something happens and the money's just not there anymore, and you're having to buy either cheaper parts, or you're just having to throw this thing together, or either it just sits on the back burner. Whatever the case may be, it's okay. I mean, it happens. It happens to all of us. It's not just you. Yes, that's life. Absolutely. Guys, we got to go out and check the chicken. Notice I said check the chicken, not the other. Hold on. Real life shit here. Hey, look at that. We got the Retro Fox out. She's looking good. How about this? How about the Calypso gonna drip oil on my car? You see that? Look at that. Gonna drip oil on my car here. It's actually just the drain plug, but still in yet. Yeah. Let's go out here and check this. I think the chicken's burnt up, guys. Oh, nah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Yeah, it's a little, yeah, whatever. It's crispy. Let's turn that off. Sorry, I forgot about that. Anyway, yeah, the Calypso's hating on the Retro Fox. So, guys, this still is one of my favorite cars. I truly love this thing, and I wish I could drive it more, but I'm having a weird issue with it. And I'll tell you what, you guys, you want to help me out for a change? I'm always trying to put out content to help you guys out, but there's a lot of you that are a lot smarter than me. So how about this? How about you guys try to help me figure out what's going on with the Retro Fox? Set this down so we can talk. Okay. Now hear me out. I have changed the idle air control. So before we get into this, so the Retro Fox, after about 2 or 3, well, let me get this right. So after about 3 or 4 minutes of idling, right? If I start this car up right now, once it gets up to temp, and then about 3 or 4 minutes into idling, just sitting there, idle will just shoot straight up. It'll just shoot up to like 2,000 RPM, 1,800 to 2,000 RPM. After it sits for about 15 seconds idle on high, it'll start to come back down. I don't know. I've changed the idle air control out. The only thing left to do is, and I've changed the ACT and ECT sensors. So the only thing left to do is really just throw another computer in it, which I have. Are we still going? Yeah, we're still going. Okay. So Justin says TFI module. And guys, I don't know. I mean, I'm lost at this point. Maybe you've had some experience with something like this. Computer vacuum issues. So I don't think it's a vacuum issue. Can't burn the meat, man. Yeah. Ask Brit 50. She knows everything about these cars. Was it Girls Dig Mustangs? Wasn't that originally her name? All right, so fuel pressure regulator. That may be actually fuel pressure regulator. I've not thought about that because they can cause problems if the fuel pressure starts to shoot up. The car will idle up with more fuel. Inspect the computer board for green fuzz. So yeah, Tim, I have an A9 Pink that we may just stick in the car and try that. So I'll tell you what, we'll do a video on it. I'll diagnose it. I'll yeah. I'll diagnose it, and if any of you guys, have some good tips or tricks or whatever, we'll try it. But I have set the TPS many times, and I've changed the idle air control, ECT, ACT. I don't know what would cause the car to idle up and stay there for 15, 20 seconds, and then idle back, and then another 5 or 6 minutes later, it'll idle back up and down. I don't know, guys. I don't know what it is. Got a similar issue with my 87. Mine did that, saw your base auto reset, did that, and it seemed to fix it. Yeah, I've tried the base auto reset, obviously, on the red car, and that didn't work. Yeah. All right, so guys, Terminator X would be sweet, but we're not doing that to this car. We would probably never put a Terminator X on the red car, and the reason is because we want to keep it stock, right? I don't want to get into having to get it tuned. There's no point in it. We will figure this thing out. It's either a computer, a wiring issue, or a sensor. That's all it can be. And we have basically all of those things that we can replace if we need to. What's the cause of surge at idle? Man, surge could be a lot of different things. You can do the base idle reset, which a lot of people say doesn't work, but it does work. It could be a fuel pressure issue. It could be a TPS issue. Now understand TPS issue, guys, sound off in the comments below if you agree with me that TPS is not as sensitive as you think it is. I think actually the TPS starts to read from 0.5 to 1 volt. In there, pretty much wherever your car wants to run at, wherever it likes it at, you can leave it at. TPS is not as sensitive as you might think it would be. Years ago, we were taught that it was. It had to be 0.97 or 0.98, whatever it was. That's not really the case. But your car may differ. I mean, your car may like a higher TPS or it may like a lower TPS. Yeah, so as you can see down in the comment below, down in the comments, it's true, guys. You don't have to set this thing at a specific number. So, pretty important. This will save you guys a lot of time and trouble because I know a lot of people have been chasing that 0.98, whatever the hell it is, number that we all used to chase. Check your vacuum by replacing gaskets and smooth my. Oh yeah, Memphis. Yeah, Memphis is in the background. Something happens when it goes into closed loop. Yeah, Mark, that's what I was thinking about, and I thought it might be the ACT, but nah, I guess not, or ECT. Problem. Hold on. So Pimp says that possible. It's an O2 sensor causing it to go between open and closed loop. It's a possibility. Absolutely a possibility. Okay, good deal. Thanks, Pimp. I appreciate that. I didn't even think about that. Look, well, I mean, obviously, you guys know that I'm not a Fox Body guru. I'm just a normal guy, right? It's important that we all communicate. I put out a lot of stuff that I've learned from you guys, a lot of stuff that I've researched and learned through, from the internet, and obviously a lot of stuff I've learned through the years. Regardless of how I come across this knowledge, the biggest thing is sharing it, right? Because what we don't want are the new people coming into the hobby and getting disgusted and discouraged because nobody wants to help them. They just want to ridicule them, right? They don't want to give them any knowledge or anything like that. Who cares where it comes from if it fixes your problem, right? That's all that matters. Yeah, so Mark says the same thing. Something happens when it goes into closed loop. Absolutely. Somebody sent me a super chat earlier. Hold on, let me go back and check this. T-top. Man, you just sent another one, man. Please get a 4-eye build. Please get a 4-eye and build it. Content problem solved. Yeah, a 4-eye would be good for the channel. I think what happened was when Benny brought his car over to the black GT that I had over here on the channel for a little while. Man, you want to talk about a ride at home? I would ride at home with that car. Like that's my thing, right? That's my bag, if you will. I jumped on that thing. I'm like, yeah, this, that. It really tells a story if you think about it. That's who I've always been. Remember, guys, I told you a story earlier. I didn't grow up with a lot of money. We didn't grow up with, just disposable income, if you will, for the most part. You had to learn to work with what you had. And I think that's really, well, it's obviously the heart and soul, the root, if you will, of this channel is that type of content. Taking a car from nothing and making it into something. And like I said, I was just right at home with Benny's car. I know what to do. I can get a car like that running smooth with no issues for the most part. Paint it, throw some wheels on it, make it look good, and be able to drive it.
Daddy. Mama.
Yes, I see, baby. But so yeah, I think that's kind of my bread and butter, and it is what it is. I mean, yes, I can build cars better than just stock, sure, but I'm not as proficient at it as I am with just getting an old piece of crap running and looking good. You know what I mean? It's kind of who I am. Burnt chicken. Yeah, I turned the chicken off back there, so. Heart and soul of hot rodding is working with what you have. Absolutely, man. And that's just who I am. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. I'm not about reading up a lot like on the latest and newest like technology and what's the best cam today and stuff like that. I know what I know and I like what I like, right? Kind of stuck in the old days. I do pick up on a little bit of the new stuff, obviously, but yeah, for the most part, I am what I am. Still says that I'm an OG. I appreciate it. All right. So Michael says, you and the other guys on YouTube, Neo, Foxcast, Donnie B, helped me build my badass Fox. Thanks for all the help over the years. Appreciate it, Michael. It's so cliche. I say it all the time. That's what it's all about. It truly is. I mean, that's it, man. That's all I ever wanted to do with this channel was to help people, inspire people, show them if my dumbass can do it, you can do it too. I mean, I'm a normal guy, just like you. We put these cars together, we painted them. You can do that. Every one of you watching right now can do this. And that's the whole point of all of this. Hit the like button, Foxcast Media says. Absolutely. I've transitioned over the years from performance to just restoring. So, Mike, that's one of the things that I had done myself. I had transitioned, I kind of went back and forth, I guess. We started with the Calypso going more toward a race car, if you will, street strip car. And, of course, it didn't work out the way we wanted it to. The supply chain is screwed right now. We're trying to get parts, and it's just really bad timing. And it's a hit to your ego. I mean, it's just being real. When we're trying to build something to show you guys you can do this. So we're trying to build this car, and it's not running right. We can't get the parts to build the transmission. It sucks, right? But pretty much what'll always be there is this stock style stuff, right? for the most part anyway. Or just working with what you have and enjoying your car. So that's the heart and soul of what it is that we do. 67, Mustang guy, 6501. Hey man, yeah, I met you at Ford Takeover. Yeah, mine's a 65. Yeah, I actually, so F Body John says OG needs some GTS light covers with some BBS wheels. I had GTS light covers on my 93 Fox Body. So if you guys don't know, I guess I could give you a little bit of history lesson with me. I grew up in Mustangs. Like I didn't have a choice, right? My parents were into Mustangs and cars in general, mainly Mustangs. We had El Camino. I mean, we had a lot of different stuff. But I grew up into this, right? My dad, my mom and dad. Honestly, I say my dad all the time, but my mom was just as big a part of this as my dad. I mean, she used to get out there and street race him, like all the time. My dad had a 73 Mach 1, and we had an 87 GT. GT had Flowmasters, gutted out converters, short belt. I think that was it. Bypass smog pump essentially. And she'd get out there and drive the Mach 1, and he'd drive the 87, and they'd street race all the time. You know, Mach 1 still does it to this day, big block 460 in it. Quick car, absolutely. But my mom can drive a 5-speed with the best of them. I just, you know, I'm from this. I don't get a pass necessarily because I grew up in it, but at the same time, I feel like that I know nothing else other than this, if you know what I mean, right? So there was a lot of kids that were into football or into soccer or into golf or whatever their parents were into. My parents were into street racing and cars. That was it. That was all that we did. And 3-wheelers and 4-wheelers and dirt bikes and motorcycles, stuff like that. That's the background that I come from. So I've been working on these cars for a long time. But you got to remember, my background is somewhat limited because of, you know, not to get into the economics of how I grew up necessarily, but we didn't have a whole lot. But it also taught me what you can and can't do with these cars. And that's some of the knowledge that I still like to pass on to you guys, is what will work and what won't work. Check the chicken. Chicken's good, guys. I turned the grill off earlier. Yeah, Nikki. Yeah. So Nikki says, happy birthday. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, tomorrow is my birthday. So I'll be 43 years old tomorrow. Happy birthday. I appreciate it, guys. Thank y'all so much. Yep. All right. I'm gonna when I look at the camera, this is weird. My wife watches. She watches in the house, so she's watching this currently. So, babe, do we need to? You guys want to do the burner phone? Been thinking seriously about going ahead and giving this number out. Now, this is how this will work if we choose to do this. I'll give this number out to this phone, and you guys can call during the live stream if I have it on. So don't get your feelings hurt if you call and it's turned off. I mean, I'm obviously not going to leave it on all day. So if you guys would be okay with that, we might take a couple of live phone calls. Might be kind of hard for you guys to hear, but never done this before, so quite literally could be very awkward. But I'll say this: if one of you guys do get through, and we do this, just pretend like we met at Ford Takeover, and we'll just talk. Just keep it natural. Murderous cat creeping around. Yeah, I saw the cat creeping up. So, do we need to do this? What does she say?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. It's not my birthday yet, baby. It's almost my birthday. 7:07 tomorrow morning is when I was actually born. You have awesome parents. Yes.
Daddy, what does that say?
Nikki, so her and her husband, they met my parents, both my mom and my dad, actually. So, yeah, got great parents. I truly, I can't. I've been blessed. I can't ask for anything else. No, 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 don't do that. No, no, no. We already had a run in with that. We don't need you to pick your nose up.
Daddy.
What?
What is that stuff?
All right.
That mama said. Okay.
I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna hold off on the live phone calls tonight. I'm not seeing a lot of interest tonight. We will do it. That's a little late on in the stream anyway. So I tell you what, coming up probably next live stream, we will we'll do the whole like phone call thing. All right. Let's see. Anybody want to do a giveaway tonight? You want to do an LMR giveaway? How many people we got in the house? Let me look. Because if we don't have enough people, I'd rather not do it. Ooh, no, wrong button. How many people we got in the house? 174. It's not bad. Okay, we can do a giveaway. Yep, Gemini. All right. 48, 173 people in the house. You guys ready for a giveaway? You want to do an LMR giveaway? This is what I want to do tonight. We're not doing a hashtag anything. We're not doing a hashtag anything tonight. Now look, guys, don't be selfish. Don't be. Tell me real quick, like, why you need this money. Why do you need this LMR gift card? I want to know. Help me out here. Is there a build that you need to do that you just don't have money for? You're out of work? What's the issue? I want to give it to somebody who damn well deserves it tonight. And I have no problem with you guys pitching in. It won't be the only giveaway we do. So guys, dig deep here, okay? This is the one time I'm asking you to not be selfish. But at the same time, if you need this, please tell me. Just gonna take some time to read through everything. Give the cat the burnt chicken. So Shane says that he works his butt off at the shop and all the money goes to bills. Yeah, Isaiah, absolutely, man. Yeah, you're gonna have to get Isaiah to. We'll have to talk for sure. Absolutely, Isaiah's my buddy, man. Beautiful car, by the way. I never got a chance to tell you that. Your freaking car is absolutely beautiful. So. We'll have to talk. All right. Guys, read through these comments and see. I want you to see other people's situations. It's important. I want you to read through these comments. And you see, what other people got going on in their life, right? It's time to not be selfish. It's time to look. Now, if you need this, absolutely, by all means, I want you to get this. This is one of the bigger gift cards that we've done from LMR, by the way. See, that's what I'm talking about, Michael. Look, we're going to have plenty of giveaways where anybody can win it. Trust me. Tonight is just one of these nights where I'm saying, hey, let's be decent people. Let's be humans. Let's forget all this bullshit that's going on in the world and how people are treating each other, and let's just be decent humans. Once again, it's been a long time since people have been that way, and let's give it to somebody who deserves it. And you guys can help me pick somebody. I don't mind. I don't care. I just want to help somebody. So I don't need the money. I'm sure someone else could use it more. Pimp, thank you so much. That's what I'm talking about. Nothing wrong with wanting it. Nothing wrong at all. I want the money myself. But give it to a veteran. Absolutely. That would be cool. All right. So Mayhem says that I was out of work for 6 months. I have 3 kids, and 91 LX has been sitting in my garage collecting dust, not looking for pity. No, guys, please don't misunderstand. I'm not saying put some pity story out there. That's not what this is about. But I guess that's kind of what it sounds like. But I just want to give it to somebody who truly needs it. Truly needs it. I need to finish a build that my late father and I started together. It's been stepping up the man of the family to provide mom and sister. I just want to get it done. I'm about 80%. So, got kicks. Got kicks. What is that? I can feel that. Absolutely. Tell you what. That's what we're going to do. All right, we're back. We're back. We do this low power mode thing all the time. It's an issue that I run into. All right, you guys just be patient with me. We'll be good for a few minutes. Somebody that's been on this channel a long time. Mustang Lab 302. Mustang Lab 302. Would you like to pick a winner for me? Got kicks. I got you. Okay. Got kicks. All right. Not trolling, little joking. Yeah, it's all good, man. No, I'm not qualified. Somebody want to step up and pick a winner for me? Absolutely, man. I appreciate it. It's literally sitting on the subframe on a trailer. Guys, this is not easy. Stuff like this is not easy. This is the type of stuff that I have to do. So, mayhem. I'm seeing mayhem. Screw it. You guys tell me who you want to win. Go. Tell me who you want to win. Just understand, because you want it doesn't mean that you need it. We got guys that have been out of work. We got veterans out there. We got guys that are truly struggling. I struggle from time to time, but I'm not deserving of it. It takes a hell of a man to sit there and say, no, give it to somebody else. It does. There'll be another giveaway. Trust me. What comes around goes around. Mayhem, you won. I don't even know what you said. These guys like you. You just won a $150 gift card to LMR. I don't even know what your comment was, but these guys love it, whatever it was. So just like that, Mayhem, you have won. What I need you to do is email me at brutalvlogs@gmail.com. If one of you guys don't mind, or the wife, somebody type it up, brutalvlogs@gmail.com. Yep, it's just that simple, guys. We ain't got to go through all this crap. I mean, I want somebody to win it that deserves it. And everybody was shouting out Mayhem, so Mayhem, there you go, buddy. $150 gift card from LMR. You can spend that tonight. So if you need it, you go tonight. Buy whatever you need, buddy. Yeah. Thank you, T-Top. Appreciate it. Yep, that's it. There he is, Mayhem Mechanic. Absolutely. Holy crap, you're amazing. Mayhem, did you get the email address? brutalvlogs@gmail.com. Email me tonight, and we'll go ahead and I'll get you that code, and you can spend it tonight. So $150. Yeah, man. I mean, we're just, hold on. Somebody's getting a ticket. Somebody's probably going to jail as fast as they're going. Yeah. Damn. Yes, absolutely. Drunks. Boosted is my friend. Boosted is my friend, drunk. Let's see. Yep, there we go. So check it out. brutalvlogs@gmail.com. All right. Get ready to ball out, Andrew. I'm just reading some comments. We're just hanging out right now, guys. Israel, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. So, you know what? Hold on. Hold on. Let me look at something real quick. So Mustang guy, where you have the 65 or 66, right? Is that right, Mustang guy? 6501? Please paint Andrew's hood. Yeah, I know. Oh, so that is you. All right, Mustang guy 6501. You just won a $100 gift card from LMR because reasons. How about that? Because I met you and I like what you were doing. We had a conversation and I like what you were doing, man. I can appreciate and I can relate. $100 gift card to LMR. Now, it may not help you out a whole lot with that particular car, but I want you to have it regardless. You can do whatever you want to with it, and that's just how we roll. So, there we go. That's how we're doing it tonight. Mustang Guy 6501. Email me at brutalvlogs@gmail.com, and it's just that easy, guys. I mean, we just do whatever we want to do. So tonight's been a little bit different than how we normally do it. Next time we may just go back to, having you guys say something. We just pick a random winner, but tonight it is what it is. And there's always going to be somebody who could have used it, of course, but that's what I picked. So that's how it's going to roll tonight. That's right, man. It's a family. It truly is. If you take nothing more from this live stream tonight, because this is probably going to be a 1 in a million live stream, just know that that's what's important. We're all a community. We're a family. We help each other. You guys helped me out on Retro Fox tonight. We gave away some gift cards, and that's just what it's all about. We're just hanging out. Guys, I do seriously appreciate all the support. We're going to get back on track on the channel. If you guys don't know, I kind of hurt my back right before Ford Takeover, and kind of had me down and out. I think yesterday was the first day that I felt good. My back really didn't hurt me a whole lot yesterday, so I've been going to the chiropractor getting some stuff addressed. So hopefully I'll be back kind of going again. So I don't know. I don't know what's next on the channel. We're going to do some, I got some old school stuff in mind. So I think we may do some videos like that where we're basically just passing along some knowledge. I don't have any real parts to throw at these cars right now. Money's kind of went here and there. Just went towards a new truck. Chevy Guy 79. You won this giveaway, Brutal, for being cool. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Chevy Guy. Seriously, I appreciate it. So anyway, we don't really have any like major parts to throw at any of these cars right now. I bought this new truck, so a lot of money's kind of went into that. I do have another video coming up with the truck. I know they're not that popular on my channel, but you guys have to remember too now, these videos that we do, like, meaning, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I can't always work on Fox bodies. Sometimes I have to work on other vehicles. So instead of not giving you any content, I figure I can at least give you that content. So here lately we've been working on a truck. I'll go ahead and tell you guys we put a tuner and a cold air kit on it. And I think you'd be surprised at the results. So that video will be coming out hopefully Friday. We're taking a vacation this weekend, so we are going Friday to the lake. So any of you guys that are around here in this area, we'll be at Lake Eufaula, and going to be hanging out with friends and family. It's going to be awesome, man. I need a little bit of a break, so it's going to be cool, man. Old school Celine spoiler, yeah. Andrew hates those things. I'm neither here nor there on. Great live stream, yeah, I appreciate it, guys. It's a little bit different. We will, we have the phone, okay? So we have the phone. I'm just choosing to not do it tonight because it's already 10 o'clock my time, Central Time. We'll do it next time. Anyway, this phone's probably going to die here real soon. It's already on battery saver. Yeah, absolutely. Vacation and relax. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's a little different than normal. You kind of got to know me a little bit better. I rambled a lot. I talked a lot. but this is truly who I am. I hope you guys can appreciate that, and just know that we're all one big family here. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead, wrap this video up, and as always, thanks for watching. You guys email me tonight, I'll give you the codes.